Well, boys, back at it once again. The stream continues, ladies and the streak continues, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I was so excited, and for the next episode, I thought, why not get it done today? Now, we got a lot of things that we got to cover today. So first up, because I'm going to be going into YouTube mode, but I still want to stream for both YouTube and Twitch. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Let's go, Yeti. Trade Kraus, trade for Dadanoff. Yes, yes, we can. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's going to be a major problem. That's going to be okay, well, fuck it. We got to try it. Let's see if it freezes my whole computer up. Hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. You might get some lag. You might get some craziness. We still here? Device setting. Let me put on the delay of 150. Apply. Boom. And then bring all this stuff back over. God, I hate this new monitor I have. Every time I switch from like HDMI to DisplayPort, it brings everything over from my other two monitors onto this screen. It's a pain in the ass. All right, now let's switch it back again. Let's see if we can survive this. Hopefully we're good. Still here, still here. Ears are bleeding. No, they're not. Shut up. All right, so let's do a little timing check. You guys should have the red light, green light. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You guys let me know. Lance Lex Mana. John, favorite GMO team you've ever done? I don't know, my man. That's such a deep list. These recent ones, I've been having a lot more fun just because we've been really able to edit stuff, right? Good. Green. Appreciate the donation, my man. All right, so a bunch of things. We're going to be getting into episode 2 today where we get to simulate through the season. When I'm in YouTube mode, we're really not going to be paying attention to the chat too much, but I've had to make some harsh decisions for our GM mode, all right? So basically, because I want to live stream both on YouTube and Twitch, I can't follow both chats. It's way too much, right? If I follow both chats, then the flow and the rhythm for the YouTube video will be off because I'm not really paying attention to the storyline, and I don't want the people who are coming here for the YouTube video to feel like they're in a stream, a past stream. So I gotta stay in YouTube mode. Now, when I go to the Twitch chat, it's gonna look like this. Unfortunately, what the hell? There you go. Yeah, that's popping up. There you go. Hang on a second. Let me fix this for a sec. There you go. Very nice. Shit. There you go. Very nice. And I'll move this one. Did I move this one down? There you go. Perfect. All right, so we have our Twitch scouts that I can go to during the video. It was way too hard to get two chats on the same screen. Just way too much, what's it called, surface area was taken up. So for the sake of the YouTube video, we're only going to showcase the Twitch scouts. And the past broadcast is immediately going to be unlisted on YouTube because there's only going to be one version that I put up on YouTube afterwards. It's the official version, all right? So if you want to watch the past broadcast with the chat engaged and you want to watch the fan art, you're going to have to do that over on Twitch. If you want to watch the edited version, that's going to be on YouTube, all right? So YouTube live stream, I know you guys are going to be overlooked a little bit here, but it's just the way it is. I got too much on my plate, all right? But at least you can watch it live now. You can still watch it live. So we have the Twitch scouts now that are going to be right there. I got screen 4 for all my fan art, and I got that ready to go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us jump right into this sucker. We have a bunch of fan art that was sent in to us. We are going to go through it all. Let's officially start up our franchise mode with the Utah Yetis with the fan art, shall we? So, when we were choosing the Utah Yetis, I wanted to figure out what logo and what team colors we could have. I had a lot of suggestions sent in. The Ice Stags. Right? We could have had the Ice Stags. K Woods, $50. Oh my God. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. What the hell? You don't have to do that much. Jeez, been watching for a long time. The amount of times I have laughed, you deserve more. Keep it up. I feel bad, though. I can't really pay attention to the YouTubes. Oh, man. If you guys should save your donations and subs for when I'm doing a live stream for a Leaf game or a hockey game, because then I can really pay attention. God damn. Twitch, you guys are lacking. YouTube coming in with 50 already, just like that. Jesus. So the Ice Stags, I could have gone with the blue, but I feel like that color blue is already taken enough in the NHL. Next up, yeah, we went with the logo. The black with the sky blue and the white. That's not bad. Man, I spent so much time trying to find a good color combination. You know what I mean? I look at this jersey and I don't know, something about, I like to have those stripes at the bottom. That one seems a little bit bland just because too much black. There you go, the Salt Lake City Sinners with Phil Kessel as the captain. Oh, in another universe, it would have been absolutely perfect, baby. Anyone getting an error code? Sweaty Ace's first time chat. You got to figure it out, my man. Oh, Phil Kessel again in the nice, what is it? The coat of arms, the dragon. Was that the Bannermen that we were thinking of? What, did Phil Kessel retire and become an NHL model or something? Let's go, Phil. Next up, let's go, Phil. All right. The bees, right? Remember you guys suggested the beehive or the stingers or some sort of, I forget what it is. What is it? Like a beehive or a bee is on the flag of Utah? Too bad there was no symbols that we could have got it. Although the swarm, yeah, I'm still very, very happy with the Utah Yetis, though. So that's okay. Phil Kessel looking good, though. Phil looking real good. Let me tell you. Phil again. Oh my God. Phil, the NHL model. Yeah, I was trying to get purple and black, but to me, the black jerseys, you need to really get some color in there to liven them up. Just by themselves, they just kind of look dead. Here we go. We got the Ice Stags. This guy sent in a video, so he's going to show all three of the, yeah, there you go. There's the away jersey. I got to say, I do like that logo. That logo is nice. Ooh, kind of like the San Jose Sharks colors right there, my man. The Ice Stags. Oh, and the Utah Sinners he got as well. Ooh, yeah, that's the one I was looking at, purple and black, but I don't know, like the black, see what I mean? The black just looks very dull, like it's just, I don't know, like that color is just dead. See, again, the color black just looks dead to me. I don't know, I just, doesn't work. The Yeti, did he go again? Oh my God, the guy had 3 different types of jerseys. This guy put in the work. The Yetis, all right. Kind of like the what's it called, the design there at the back. That's a nice one. That's a nice one right there. Yeah. So you guys were really good with your suggestions. I like a lot of them. Woo-wee! Now I think this was sent in. This is an actual sent in on Reddit or something for the actual Utah team suggestion. That one looks beautiful. Is that the Utah Jazz Mountains at the bottom, just like the damn old school NBA logos? The beautiful blue color, and that's a nice. That's a nice one. That is a nice one. If they choose to go with that, I could really get behind a jersey like that. Connor Bedard in the Utah Yetis jersey? Maybe one day. You never know, right? If he goes to free agency, we might be able to snag him. Woo, looking good in the purple and blue, man. Looking good in the purple and blue. Unite with Utah. Is that Clayton Clutch Keller, 29? I got to get to know my players. Got to get to know my player numbers. Is that Clayton Clutch or is that Cooley? I don't even know. I'm waiting for the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, what is that? Hayton? That's Barrett Hayton? Oh my God. All right, Barrett Hayton. Might have to trade you though. Stephen A. Smith. Oh God. I ain't do hockey. Jesus Christ. I ain't do hockey but recently heard the NHL has a new franchise in Utah. Hopefully they can bring a championship to the state, unlike that god-awful, irrelevant Utah Jazz. My God. I ain't do hockey. Introducing Purple P. Perfetti, the Ice Yeti, official mascot of the Utah Yetis from Rymo Tarky. There you go. Look at AI. Look at the AI fan art coming in. You guys can create anything you want now. It's crazy. Macklin Celebrini in Johnny's GM mode. Oh no!
You're all right.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
Macklin! But the thing is, Macklin never survived. Never actually. He was never alive in this universe. Well, we're going to get to the storylines about the created players. We might as well just wait. No, Macklin. Signed the prospect Noel Nord on May 5th like Utah did. He has to be the first signing. No, this is an alternate universe. I can do what I want. What is this? Johnny Sins has become the president of hockey operations for the new Utah Yetis team. My goal is to penetrate the Utah sports market and to do what we need to build a team that puts asses into our arena. I think we have a good group of guys here to build a long and hard time. All right, enough of this. Jesus Christ. We're not the Sin City or the Salt Lake. Yeah, we're not even Sin City. That's Vegas. We're not the Salt Lake Sinners anymore. No, we gotta move on from that. I already got you. We gotta move on from that. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my god! Well, that just made it into the official YouTube video. Good lord, I'm saving that and put it in. But wait, so good, gotta watch it twice. Hang on a second. Look what AI is able to do for people. So I upload the PNG logo to the Discord. You guys can find it in the fan art section of the Discord if you want. He downloads it. He uploads it to whatever either AI program he's got or editing software he's got, and automatically gives him a nice. Hoo-wee! That is nice. Thank you very much, whoever sent that one. And that's beautiful. For fuck's sake, man! What are you guys doing? You are not the Salt Lake City Sinners. Jesus Christ! No! I already did that. What's this? Ukraine Wayne. No. Wayne, turn around. Not like this. Ukraine Wayne, turn around! Oh no! Vito always sneaking up from behind. God. Ukraine Wayne, no! Well, it's gonna have. Just give me my proper send-off. We did! I gave you back-to-back Stanley Cups, my man. Come on, we couldn't have done any better than that. The tribute video at the end was spectacular. Gotta move on. What is this? GM Superbman and assistant GM Sin. Now I can't stop this storyline from continuing. This is gonna happen. Thank you for taking the time to join us and discuss the new franchise you have brought here to Utah. Of course, thank you to start off. Our past organization didn't call us 2 guys, 1 cup for no reason. We bring success, so expect a lot of it. Secondly, Mr. Sins here can be thanked for the upcoming draft as he put countless of hours in watching film with this class. For fuck's sake. Bushy Bush, appreciate it on Twitch. Jesus Christ, man. Well, there you go, YouTube. This is what you guys have been missing on Twitch. They fucking go wild with their fan art. I don't know what they're doing. Ukraine Wayne finds out the No! No, not the Clorox! Oh, for fuck! What's that? Really know why, but you wanna is that Limp Bizkit remixed with Seinfeld? Alright, I don't even know what the hell is being sent in right now. How many times was that sent in? What? I already got that. What? Oh, I was far back. Whoops. Last stream 30 days ago? Everyone's sad? Oh, 2BC has gone live and everyone's happy. Alright, very much. Thank you very much for the fucking fan art. Jesus. I don't know which ones I can use. The guy who sent in the fan art with Phil Kessel, that was good. The guy who sent in the fan art with the logo that was all iced out and animated, that was beautiful. Thank you very much, my man. Alright, so we're almost ready to start this sucker up. In this video, we are going to simulate through the playoffs. We're going to see which team can win the Stanley Cup. You guys got your emotes. You can spam them. I also gave you the what's it called? The Utah Yeti emotes. But before we get going, let us take a look at some of the settings here, all right? So, I had different settings just for the what's it called? The simulation, but now we got to go back and edit them. So, gameplay presets, I got AI versus AI. I've already watched a bunch of AI versus AI gameplay to try to get the best one for when we get to the playoffs, if it goes to overtime, right? So, I'll just leave that on for right now. Fighting 1 of 2. Icing is going, no, sorry, injuries, we're going to turn that back on. Penalties, 3 of 4, sure. Period length, 20 minutes. Difficulty, superstar. Head coach, edit lines. Yeah, actually, no, I don't want that. Minor league head coach, edit lines. No, we don't want that. Playable. Auto save off. Auto rotate goalies on. Auto sign free agents off. Auto scouting both. Computer trades. All right, so I turned computer trades off because with the rosters, I wanted all the teams to be the exact same for the playoff run as they are right now. So the rosters are still after the trade deadline, so I'm now going to officially turn on computer trading, all right? So the computers can now trade once we get to the NHL Entry Draft. Penalty time scaling, blah, blah, blah. Sim engine scoring, medium. Draft class quality, medium. But I did put the generated prospect quality up to high. There's been a clear change in this game. Franchise is now the new elite. There are so many franchise player in this game that I basically want a franchise player coming into the league every year or two. I don't want to be waiting every 3, 4, 5, 6 years for a franchise player, right? So, I mean, when you look around the league, yeah, like every team has a franchise player, so we want some more. The draft class quality, I don't want the strong draft classes coming out every single year, so we're going to leave that the same, where there can be some weaker draft classes. But the idea of getting a franchise player in the first round, that's going to be there. Sim engine shot frequency is going to be high, so we can get some goal scoring up. Trade difficulty, we're going to put that medium, although we're going to be our own scale for trades, all right? I'm not going to cheese the computer, but if you put it to hard, sometimes the obvious trade is just way too much. Barry Flippity Flop, I'll freaking ban you if you start telling me that I'm yapping. I'm setting up the goddamn GM mode, all right? Shut the hell up. You're lucky I'm streaming in the first place. Head coach firing pop-up on. Trade offer notifications on. Waiver notifications on. Waivers on. Blah, 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 blah. Very good. All right, so did you guys see any settings in there that I should change? Gameplay sliders. All right, so I already went through this. I'm not going to bore you guys. The attribute effect is up there, and also the skating. I put the back skating, puck carrier skating, and puck carrier agility all the way up to 100. So they're skating around the ice like crazy. The attribute effects mean that faster skaters are going to be faster, and the game speed is up at 6 out of 6. If we're ever going to jump in on overtime or during the regular season just to watch our team play, I want it to be quick. I want it to be fun. I want to be able to get it done quickly, right? I don't want to be watching the computers just skate up the ice, turnover, skate back down the ice, turnover. When you max out their skating speed, they actually do create some offense, so that's nice. Now, do you guys remember what we had the injury occurrence on in the past? It's a new game. I don't mind where we can... I think we had it at 15 before, because the injury... I gotta stop swearing. The injuries happen way too much, right? So what do you guys think we should have it on? 15? 15 says YouTube. 15 says Twitch. 15 is still too high in my opinion. All right, so let's go down to 15. NBA 2K gameplay is also trash. I disagree, my man. You just got to get the right tuners. We found the right tuners last time. All right, so we're going to go 15. I'm going to listen to the fans. And these injuries, it's not just 15 for the computers. It's 15 for everyone. So it doesn't matter what we put it to. It's going to be even for myself and the computers, all right? So we don't have to worry about that. Skating, I already showed you that. Shooting is basically the same. Passing is the same. Puck control is the same. Goaltender's the same. Checking's the same. Penalties. I lowered all the penalties down to 10 out of 10. It was so frustrating watching the computers play 1v1 and then just take the stupidest penalties. And then one team gets a power play, the other team fucking takes another penalty. 5-on-3. I'm like, no, we're not having that. So drop the penalties down, all right? If penalties happen, so be it, but I dropped those penalties way down. And the AI learning and difficulty adjustment, turn that down because I can't make it computer versus computer. All I can do is go into coach mode. So I don't want the other team being unfairly, unfair advantages, basically. And when I did this testing, it was pretty straightforward. It was like 50-50. So that's just the way it is, all right? If you guys would rather we simulate through the overtime frames, we can do that as well. But it actually is good for storytelling for us to be able to jump in there and see a few things, all right? So hang on a second. Arena music volume, I'm not going to need that. I just realized I don't want to have that over my... I put the NHL 94 theme as my arena music. I don't want that, though. Coach calls, that's fine. Announcer volume, that's fine. Crowd volume, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. That's all good. Very good. On-ice trainer, assisted strategies, accessibility. All right. So we are good. Did you guys see any settings there that we should have changed? Anything and everything. Let me know. We're about to start. Can you jump in more often? Yeah, more solo. I'm going to be jumping in during the regular season a lot more. Because that's how we're going to develop a storyline. Looking for teams that we can match up against. Like, I want to see what Connor Bedard looks like out there, you know. We got to do a better job of storytelling throughout the regular season rather than just going into autopilot mode. You're so good. Johnny, let's fucking go, says Aiden Horahan. You're back, so good. Go. Appreciate it, my man. Subscribers, subs. Oh, man, I told you guys, I'm in YouTube mode. All right, hang on. Aguidimon, appreciate it. Alababa, la la baba. Good to see you back. Tuzis Mass Fade. Sweaty Aces. Bushy Bush. Drew DeLappy. M-Man. Horse Teeth Medano. Mines. Oh, God, I appreciate it, guys. I can't do it. I can't do it, all right? I told you, if you want to donate or sub, save it for a live stream where I'm a little bit more laid back, all right? I do apologize. John, you forgot the 5,500 bits. I'm sorry, Barry Flippity Flop. It's too much. It's too much right now. Too much. All right. So let me get this straight in my head. What's our intro? How do we bring this sucker in? Is it the same as before? All right, Utah, we are back. And it's time to head into the playoffs for our year -1. Something like that, right? All right, so what do I want to cover? I want to cover what the fans were saying. We got the Twitch chat here. When I do my intro, if you guys want to spam in the Twitch chat, I'll give you guys a quick look-see. All right. Why does that reset every time? Interesting. Interesting that resets. Oh, do I have to keep it in the... Oh, I probably have to. Hang on. I know how to do this. Keep source in the memory. So now if I switch back, the source is now in the memory. Ha 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 ha. Boomer GM Superbman is getting better with this. Barry Flippity Flop, time yourself out right now. Time yourself out, Barry Flippity Flop, right now. Right fucking now. All right, emote wall is off. Yeah, Clev, we need the emote wall off because it's YouTube mode and I want people to be able to see what's on the screen. All right? Okay, so I got you. I'm going to start on you. I got you I can bring up. I got you I can bring up. I got you I can bring up. We can talk about the fans. The fan will be playing in the background, and then we just jump right into the playoffs. All right. All right, green light, we ready to go? Am I forgetting anything? This is your last chance to get in touch with me before I go into straight YouTube mode, and I will not be paying attention whatsoever. Is there anything? Green light, says the guys on the left. What about YouTube? Keep track of X factors to see which end grows. Oh, yeah, right. X factors change. Will do, my man. Are you getting Mitch Marner? We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go. All right, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right. Got to put on that YouTube voice. There you go, Jazzy. Just got to drink the water, make sure I'm good. All right, here we go. All right, Utah, we are back, and it's time to head into the playoffs, still with the Arizona Coyotes. My first day on the job, and I'm going to be scouting the NHL. We are here with the Twitch scouts and the YouTube scouts. I can only fit the Twitch scouts on the screen. We are here ready to live stream the playoff run and prepare for the offseason. Now, I was reading your YouTube comments. Great fan art sent in, great comments on our Discord, but reading the YouTube comments, and thank God you guys agree with me that we should be trying to be competitive in the first few years. That is music to my ears. That's exactly what I want to do, and we can start to figure out what players we want to target based on who's available in the trade block, but we also want to create a storyline, right? So based on what happens in the playoffs, maybe a certain team gets swept in the first round that was a cup contender, bang! We can maybe steal a good player from them. Another team goes on to win a Stanley Cup, we can't take any of their roster players, right? They just got it done. So this is where we get into the storyline building aspect of it, all right? And also, we had some good comments from YouTube here, so I want to address this. First up, hey John, glad you're back. One thing I want to mention is that stupid thing EA does to get you to the cap floor. They increase everyone's contracts, which is a bit unfair to you, it's true. I guess they don't have like the Voracek and Shea Weber contracts on injured IR, so they just have them at minor league deals. You should reset the file, not doing that, and give yourself a guy or two making max contracts. Basically what this guy is saying, Clayton Keller, in this universe, he's at 8.8 million, when in real life he's at 7.15 because the game had to get me up to the floor, the salary cap floor. That's a good comment, but this is an alternate universe, right? Every other team in the NHL has something similar going on. I've had teams in the past where you're over the salary cap, and I've got the benefit of it bringing all the contracts down, right? So we're just going to go into this. I have joined the Utah Yeti Hockey Club as the general manager, and I have to take into account whatever's on front of me. Whatever obstacles on front of me, I just have to deal with. We are not starting a new universe. Diedrich51, unfortunately, a lot of Arizona, Utah's top prospects aren't in the game because they are overseas. Both of their 2023 firsts in defenseman Dmitry Shimishev, 6th overall, and left wing Daniel Butt 12th overall, are playing in the KHL. I would recommend adding them as they would be big pieces for the future. Now, this has always been a problem in the past with EA games. You know, anyone who comes from the KHL or anyone who comes from, the American College, the NCAA, I forget what it's called. A lot of prospects that don't get in until they actually sign for the team or until they actually play a game. That's just the way it is. I don't like bringing created players into the game. It's the same with the projected first overall pick, Macklin Celebrini. People were saying, you got to create him, John. Not going to do it, all right? The computer will generate prospects for us. We are in our own alternate reality, and the same thing, other teams, the computer teams, also have prospects that haven't been put in the roster. So I got to deal with it. Whatever I have is what I get. We are using the default rosters from EA Sports. I know it sucks, but we are not going to cheat the system because we don't even know if those prospects will become something, right? I don't think it would be very fair to turn them into simulating beasts just so we could have the name in the game. We're not going to do that. And last but not least, this might be the greatest freaking comment I've ever seen in terms of helping me out. Johnny, with the Yetis having so many draft picks, you need to have a focus on scouting. Finding good players in the mid-rounds will be crucial to a quick turnaround for the roster. I agree. It may be a pain in the ass to do menuing, but it's well worth it. This is the most complete way to scout a draft class that I've found in the game. 2 scouts in Russia, Finland, Sweden, US Central, WHL, OHL, QMJHL. Only 1 scout in Europe and the US East and West. That's the exact same thing that I do. I won't bore you guys with the rest of it. Basically, what this guy is saying is to really focus on the micromanaging of scouting. It's boring, it sucks, but hey, I can bore the hell out of the Twitch scouts because the hell with them, and the edited version for YouTube, I'll have all that stuff out of there, so it is perfect. Don't worry, my man. Thank you very much for that comment. I am going to be micromanaging the scouting in a big way. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at the Twitch scouts. They're so angry that I just made fun of them. Too bad. Too bad. All right, until the draft, you guys are my whipping boys. Take it. Take it. All right, so we have the NHL playoffs ahead of us. I don't think we need to slow it down anyway. Let's go into it. Let's just jump into it, shall we? So, the NHL playoffs. I will give you guys a quick look once again at our playoff tree. And there you go, all right? So the seeds aren't there, the right matchups aren't there, but we still have all 16 teams that are going to be in the playoffs, all right? So, boys, what do you think? Who is going to win the Stanley Cup in we'll call this year number 1, sure. We'll call it year number 1. Well, year number 0. There you go. Bruins, Leafs. Oh, my God. Well, what about our AHL team? Is our AHL team in the playoffs? No, the Roadrunners are not in the playoffs, so we don't even have to worry about them. And also, sorry, one more thing. I could start worrying about the scouting right now because our draft class isn't great, but for the storyline purposes, I'm just going to assume that I have no access to the scouts. Like, my first day on the job, it's technically now, but I haven't met the scouts. I haven't sent them out. We are going to officially start at the draft, at offseason, all right? So let us advance the day and see what we got. We might as well get through the first 3 games here just because it's going to take way too long if we slowly go through them. So let's get through the first 3 games of the playoffs just to see what the series are looking, right? So in the Western Conference, Vegas is up 2-1 over the Jets. The Canucks up 2-1 over the Kings. The Dallas Stars up 2-1 over the Oilers. And the Colorado Avalanche up 2-1 over the Nashville Predators. No 3-0. Toronto! No, it doesn't matter. I'm GM of the Utah Yetis. To hell with the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're garbage. Down 3-0 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Boston's up 2-1 over Florida. 2-1 for Carolina. And 2-1 for the Rangers over the Islanders. All right, so we might as well stay on board here with the Leafs versus Tampa Bay. 2-2, 3-1 for Dallas. What about the Leafs? 3-0 still. I didn't mean to go to edit lines. Shit, didn't mean to go to edit lines. How anticlimactic of me. Oh, my God. And it doesn't help that these damn menus, it takes so long to advance through. It's so slow. I'm so used to NBA. All right, here we go. 3-0 for Tampa. And there it is. The Toronto Maple Leafs lose in the first round again. So in this universe, the Leafs now, since beating Tampa Bay last year in the first round, have 1 win in their last 9 games. 1 win. 1-8 in their last 9 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So when we're thinking about storylines, the Leafs are ripe to pluck one of those core four. They would absolutely want Marner stats. All right. That's great. This is the universe building that we're doing right now. The Twitch scouts get me on track. They give me suggestions that I love. All right, so let's take a look at the Toronto Maple Leafs here. Tavares did his job. Bertuzzi, Matthews, Marner. 2 points in 4 games played. You punk. Power play goals, nothing. Power play points, nothing on the power play for Mitch. Mitch Marner, you piece of... And goaltenders, Samsonov, and 8-4-5. Just get him out of there. Blow him up. Blow the Leafs up. Lore accurate Marner. Look at this. Look at this YouTube. Oh, the Leaf hate is coming in right now. Accurate as... All right, so the Rangers on the brink of eliminating the Islanders. Same thing with the Avalanche and the Stars. So let's advance another day here. Ooh, so Matthews and McDavid both out in round number 1. The Edmonton Oilers got to be thought of as a team that would be willing to make some trades now. That hurts them. That hurts them big time. What else we got? 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. All right. Man, Florida's come back 3-2 against Boston. Let's advance the day. Do they have it? Any 4s in there? No 4s. Let's advance the day again. Game 7 between the Jets and the Golden Knights. What about the East? The Florida Panthers have defeated the Boston Bruins for the second year in a row in the first round. Remember, last year they came back from 3-1 down. This year they beat them 4-2. Carolina up 4-2 over the Capitals. The Rangers up 4-1 over the Islanders. And the Tampa Bay Lightning, they defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the East is set. The West, we're waiting on 3 teams here. Let's see, are we going to get 3 Game 7s or 1 or 2 Game 7s? Canucks and the Kings. Game 7 there. Colorado defeats the Predators 4-2. All right, so we actually have a good playoff run matching up here. The Jets and the Golden Knights and the Canucks and the Kings. What do we got? Game 7. And the Golden Knights defeat the Winnipeg Jets. So all the Canadian teams, Gonzo Alonzo. Yep, no Canadian teams get through the first round. Sorry, Canada. GM Superman needs, Canada needs GM Superman north of the border. And what do we got? We got the Vancouver Canucks defeat the LA Kings. So there is your second round appearance for the alternate reality. Let's take a look at it. Playoff tree. Vancouver's a Canadian team. Oh yeah, right. Vancouver. I forgot about Vancouver. My bad. Sometimes I forget about that Pacific Coast. Are they really Canadian? Oh man, I just sparked hatred from the Vancouver fans. Oh, your Leaf fans suck, man. You're wrong. You guys are now going to the conference finals, potentially. I better shut up. So there you go. There's your Elite 8. All right, so take your choices, pick your picks. The EA Sports Simulation. I mean, Shesterkin, the New York Rangers got a team. Carolina has probably got a team. Although the Colorado Avalanche with McKinnon and McCarr, they're probably just beasts of a simulator, right? All these franchise players in there. All right, let's see what we got. So I want to simulate the first 3 games again. Let's not slow it down. We can wait for the conference finals or the Stanley Cup finals for that. Let's keep it fresh. Let's keep it entertaining. Let's keep the flow going. All right. Bang. There you go. All right, so 2-1 lead for Vancouver and a 2-1 lead for Colorado. 3-0 lead for Carolina. Are they going to mimic the second round of reality by being able to win 4 straight against the Rangers? In real life, the Rangers had a 3-0 series lead, but now Game 6 is tonight. Are they going to force a Game 7? And in this alternate reality, they've been able to not reverse sweep, but almost sweep. Florida's up 3-0 over Tampa Bay. Oh my God. Let's advance the day. 2-1, 2-1, 3-0, 3-0, nothing there. 3-1, 3-1. 3-1, 3-1. All right, so teams are holding on. All the games are on the exact same, so let's advance. 3-2, 3-2. 4-1, 4-1. The Rangers and the Lightning are out. The conference final will be the Carolina Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers for the second year in a row. Was it like that last year? I think it was, right? Carolina versus Florida in the rematch of the conference finals. All right, so we got a rematch again. And then in the Western Conference, can we force a Game 7 between any of these two teams? Vancouver gets to the conference finals. There you go, Vancouver. You don't need me. It doesn't matter what I say. You guys are killing it. Dallas and Colorado going to Game 7. Colorado just got it back to Game 6 with the win last night. It was 3-1 Dallas. In this universe... In this universe, it's the Dallas Stars defeating the Colorado Avalanche. All right. You know what? The roster's actually worked out pretty well here. Dallas versus Vancouver and Florida versus Carolina. This actually might happen. My simulation was fucking damn it! I'm not supposed to swear. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please don't copyright me. Please don't strike me. What was I saying? Okay, stop. I'm trying to swear. Just move forward. Just move forward. All right, so the Carolina Hurricanes and the Panthers versus the Canucks and the Dallas Stars. Here we go. It's demonetized, bro, said copyright. I told you, Barry Flop. I'm freaking out. I got 2 chats going on right now. We're in the conference finals. I'm rusty. What can you say? 2-0 for Carolina, 2-0 for Vancouver. Let's go again. 3-0 for Vancouver. 3-0 for Carolina. Oh, no. Sweeps? Yes, sir. Both teams sweep in the conference finals. Both teams get the same amount of rest. This is a beautiful matchup in the Stanley Cup final. The Canucks are in. Get the brooms out, they say. Sweep-o-matic Canucks. The Canucks love it. All right. So before we continue into the playoffs, let's develop our own storylines right here. So we know about the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? Well, who else? Who else has had a good playoff run, and who else had a horrible playoff run? So I think the Colorado Avalanche had a good playoff run. They don't have to blow it up. They won the Cup 2 years ago. They got to Game 7 against a tough Dallas team. Dallas maybe looking to upgrade. They got swept in the conference finals. Vegas, they won 2 years. Actually, no, it was Colorado was 3 years ago now, right? Yeah. Vegas was 2 years ago. LA's still young. Edmonton. So when I look at the West, Edmonton was the big failure there. So if we're looking for some fan art on our Discord, if you guys are looking to create your own storylines, maybe some disgruntled player in Edmonton, McDavid wants out, Draisaitl wants out, Hyman wants out, I don't know. But you can definitely think of some storylines for Edmonton. And in the East, it's got to be Toronto. Yeah, Toronto and Edmonton in the first round. Islanders, Washington. See, the thing about the Islanders, Washington, and Boston, all older teams, like they have some young talent, but they're nowhere near in their prime right now. So those 3 teams make sense. The Rangers losing 4-1 in the second round, that one's pretty rough. So maybe the Rangers looking to make a trade as well, maybe to part ways with some depth, free up some cap space. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they had their dynasty. They're going to hold on to that. And then Florida getting swept in the conference finals. I think Brendan Montour is an unrestricted free agent this year. Yeah, so the 2 major storylines for me, Edmonton and Toronto getting beat out with all those superstars on their team. All right, and then you got the Stanley Cup final. Oh, no. All right, can we all just agree on something, fan art? I know you got AI and everything. If the Vancouver Canucks lose, are we going to get, can we not get any rioting fan art? We know that's the easy joke to make. Oh, God, the Canucks, you better win. For the sake of the city, you better win. 1-0 Vancouver. There you go, Canucks. Am I cheering for Vancouver, Canada? You know what? Fuck the Carolina Hurricanes, all right? 2002, I still remember. Hedeken, you garbage piece of crap. All right, let's move on. Game number 2, 1-0 for Vancouver. 2-0 for Vancouver. All right. I don't know if both of those are on, you know what? Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I want to know. Did they win 2 at home or 2 on the road? Team stats. Standings. Entire league. Carolina. So Carolina, wow. Vancouver goes into Carolina and takes 2 on the road, setting up the chance to perhaps get the sweep and win it on home ice. Holy shit. All right, here we go. They won 2 on the road. That's huge. They just got to take 1 here. They just got to take 1 at home. They lose the first one at home. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Vancouver. Oh, no. Oh, no. In 2011, the Vancouver Canucks had home ice advantage. They won the first 2 games. Then they dropped games 3 and 4 to Boston. Then they won game 5. Then they lost game 6. And then they lost game 7. Oh, no. Not again. Surely not again. Game 4. They break the curse. 3-1 for Vancouver. They are on the brink. They get 1 at home, and now they have 3 chances to win the Stanley Cup. The Vancouver Canucks and the Carolina Hurricanes back in Carolina for Game 5. And the Vancouver Canucks have won the Stanley Cup in year number 0. I don't believe it. They finally get it done for the first time in franchise history. The Vancouver Canucks are Stanley Cup champions. Congratulations, Vancouver fans. Maybe just like real life, I might be setting up something here. I also might have jinxed you guys. Who knows, right? But the curse is over. No more rioting in the streets. It's nothing but love. Love in the streets in Vancouver. Beautiful. Good job, Vancouver. Let's take a look at some of these teams or some of these players. I keep on right-clicking, like moving over. I don't know where I'm going. There must be NBA on my mind or something. Player stats. Let's take a look at this. All right, so all skaters, the entire league, the Vegas Golden Knights, no, Vancouver Canucks, there you go. JT Miller, 26 points, might have just taken the Conn Smythe, and they were saying that they got to trade this guy. Wow. No, he's a big-time performer. Brock Besser, 22 points. Quinn Hughes, the defenseman, 21, 16 assists in 22 games played. Elias Pettersson, he's probably playing first-line minutes, going up against the other teams. Top defensive players, still came through with 20 points. Elias Lindholm with 18, Connor Garland with 14, Roenick with 13, Lafferty, Mikheyev, oh great. More former Leafs that get it done on another team. Awesome. Go down here. Ian Cole gets another one. All right. Defensively, I already took a look at that. And goaltenders, Thatcher Demko with a .922 save percentage, 16-5-1. There you go, Vancouver. There you effing go. Nice. Where's Silovs? I don't know. NHL roster. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. We're not putting our own custom rosters in this game. All right. Demko got it done, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. Now we have the NHL draft lottery up. We're not going to do the whole reveal because it doesn't matter. We are not going to end up with the first overall pick. If we do, we're going to be moving it to San Jose. There's no way that I can prove to you guys that I didn't simulate ahead and cheat and know where the draft lottery is going to go. So then I try to finish the season in that spot. Not doing that. All right, I didn't do that. I can promise you guys, but there's no way that I can prove it to you. So I just decided year number 1 because I wanted to start in the playoffs. It's impossible for me to get the draft lottery. All right, so it's just that's stupid, Johnny. So be it. If I won it in year 1, I know I'd be accused. So it is what it is. So let's advance to the offseason, shall we? The new salary cap for the upcoming season is as follows: $89 million, and the minimum salary is $67. All right, maximum salary cap $17.8 for a player. Oh man, the NHL is so far behind the NBA. It's insane. Here are the results of the draft lottery. The Minnesota Wild move up from 3 to 1. The Ottawa Senators stay at 2. The San Jose Sharks move from 1 to 3. Utah stays at 12. There you go. All right, so I did not rig the draft lottery. As you can tell, it didn't get rigged. It was the third worst team in the NHL to move up, and that is the Minnesota Wild. So, is Minnesota looking to trade some pieces? Are they looking to acquire some pieces? Who is the first overall pick? Shit, we don't know. The Minnesota Wild, big time. View the draft class? No, we're not doing any of that. View player retirement, we'll take a look at this. Who is leaving? Nicholas Backstrom, Stanley Cup winner, Ovi's top ally. Congratulations on a great career, my man. Go enjoy the rest of your life. Shea Weber, no! 38 years of age. Shea had an outstanding career, unfortunately. Only got to the Cup Finals once with the Montreal Canadiens of all teams, but he is a gold medalist, so great career there, Shea. Brent Seabrook, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. I think he won a gold medal as well. I'm sure they had him there in 2014. Artem Anisimov, Justin Abdelkader, Jason Demers, Leo Komarov. All right. Ryan Reeves. Oh, man. Treliving just gave him that 3-year deal. Thank you for the severance package. Bye-bye. I'm not playing with this piece of shit team. Blah, 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 blah. Any goaltenders? Let me see. Any goalies? No goalies. None whatsoever. All right, so if I take a look at the Utah Yetis, who did we lose? We lost Shea Weber. Oh, man, you hate to see it. But maybe he'll be a head coach for us. You never know. Very good coaches, blah, blah, blah. The following retired players are now a scout. Ryan Reeves and Nicholas Backstrom. Ryan Reeves is going into scouting? You know what? I mean, maybe he can target some rough enforcers for us. Shit, I gotta try to do it. Yeah, update my trading block, blah, blah, blah. All right, now it's official. GM Superb Man has officially, I've been on the job now for a few months, but I officially have control of the franchise now. We can make trades, we can sign players, we can fire players. Let's save it. Let's get that big save in there. Let's create a new file right now. All right, let's do another one right now. Retire Weber's number? What? On my team? Get the hell out of here, morons on Twitch. Don't worry, Twitch. Your time is coming. The draft is coming. The depth draft picks, all right? My Twitch scouts. All right, so let's do a little universe building. Let's take a look at what's around the NHL, all that good stuff. We'll start with awards, all right? Stanley Cup champion. That looks good, Vancouver, huh? So you got Tampa, Colorado, Vegas, and Vancouver. Man, after Tampa dominated for a while, now the Stanley Cup's back to being in the Western Conference, huh? President's Trophy goes to Carolina. Oh, they almost had the immaculate season. The Presidents with the Stanley Cup. Clarence S. Campbell, and then the Prince of Wales. Individual awards. Art Ross goes to Choke Matthews, wins the Art Ross, and then doesn't get a single win in round number 1. My God. Hart Memorial goes to Nathan McKinnon. They're still a good team. James Norris goes to Cale Makar. Yeah. Lady Byng goes to Sebastian Aho. Calder goes to Connor Bedard. I thought maybe Cooley would get it, but no, it is Connor Bedard with the Calder. Conn Smythe, JT Miller. Who'd have thunk? All the Vancouver Canucks that could win the Conn Smythe, it goes to JT Miller. Vezina Trophy goes to Andrei Vasilevsky. William M. Jennings goes to Anderson. Bill Masterton goes to Gudas. Jack Adams goes to Toybert. Frank J. Selke goes to Ryan O'Reilly. Ted Lindsay is Nathan McKinnon. All right, so there you go, ladies and gents. So create any storylines on that you see fit. What else can we take a look at? The contract situation. Let's see if any players grew in potential. If any players just grew at all. Any overalls that went up. So let me just sort by elite. Cooley, 84. Genther, 84. Do they grow? I think they might have grown right there. I don't know. 84. Yeah, I think Cooley was an 83. Genther might have been like an 82. So these guys beginning to grow. Very nice. Clayton Clutch Keller stayed at 89. Michelli, 84. Josh Doan, 81. Hayton, he didn't look like he's going to be much, man. What about the goaltender situation? Ingram, anybody down there in the system that we saw some growth? Geeky, no, not really. And goaltenders, no, not really. Okay, so I'm getting my head wrapped around all this. Pending free agents, we might as well take a look at who could be a free agent this year. I'm not going to worry about RFAs, just UFAs. Patrick Kane, 91 overall, 35 years of age. Joe Pavelski, Brendan Montour, he's going to want a pretty penny. 30 years of age, 88 overall. Jonathan Marchessault, Tyler Toffoli. Definitely some good players, but, I think the players that we want to target have to be players that we could reflip in the future. Because I don't know what year 1 and 2 are going to be like, and I'd like to be competitive, but that's where I'd rather target a guy like Warren Fogle, for example, 28. Give him a 4-year deal. Try to make it work for the first 2 years. If it doesn't, you can still flip him. Patrick Kane at 91. First, he's going to cost too much, and second, it's a rental. You can't reflip a guy like that. You know what I mean? That to me doesn't make sense. So yeah, we'll see when we get there. These teams might still sign them. They just haven't been signed yet. When they get to the re-sign stage, they might get signed. Progress reports. Let's take a look at if we have any potential growth from some of our players here. Kraus. Genther went up by 16. Cooley went up by 12, right? So, yeah, natural and statistical growth. Doan went up. Dursey a little bit. What about down there in the AHL? Lamoureux, Smith. Yeah, we got to bring in some prospects. But the thing about the year 1 entry draft is, in fact, I'll give you guys a visual on the screen. We didn't do too much scouting, and also I know this from the past, the year 1 and 2 entry draft, because there are real generated players, EA is very lazy with their real generated players. Like, a majority of them are just in the 60 overall range at medium top 6 defensemen or medium top 9 forwards, right? It's not until you get to years 3 and 4 that the computer generated players are all over the place. Like, you can find a low elite in the late first round. You could find a medium elite in the second or third round, right? It's pretty straightforward now. So that's why, since we have all these second and thirds, like if I go down to the second round, here we go. We start in 30, right? There's nothing of it. Like there's a medium top 6, Zether. He's a gem. I can take him. But even a medium top, like let me take a look at this Zephyr guy. Zether. 3 years to get better. Like, it's not like he's an NHL ready, and that's what's great about future generated players. You could find a guy with medium top 6 who's like 79 overall, right? So this guy is probably like 64 overall with medium top 6. I mean, there's nothing. I don't like those. Jekko is a gem, medium elite 1 bar. I mean, I would rather just take shots at, there you go, 2 years ETA. That's a little bit better. He's probably in the 70s. Maybe he's medium elites. I doubt it. Hood, we don't have anything uncovered. So, like that YouTube comment about the scouting said earlier, we will be focusing on the scouting. But right now, I'm coming into a system where I haven't done any scouting. So, losing the value for our picks would be frustrating. But it looks like this guy, Junior Jansevsky, he's going to go first overall. High elite. So is he going to Minnesota? Ooh, Boldy, Jansevsky, Faber. They have the Thrill, Kaprizov, NHL ready, Patrick Kane. Ooh, what about this guy, Saukus? I didn't even friggin' uncover anything about him. His numbers look like he's an offensive defenseman, 42 assists. Berkeley Catton. All right. So, yeah, we'll see what we do. Got to go into the draft, and I think we want to quickly go through the trading block to see if there's any players that we need, all right? I don't know what I want to target. I'll know it when I see it. Basically, what we're looking for are assets that we can reflip later on. So guys in their mid-20s, early 20s with at least 3 or more years left on their contract with a good price and a low trade value. I know, there's a lot there. Also, before I start, this is going to be my first move for coach. I'm going to fire all of our coaches. You'll notice my head coach right now is a D- goalie coach. The reason that is, at the trade deadline when I was trying to get the right matchups for the playoffs so that we could have fun with the simulation, our team was actually simulating quite well, and we were in a playoff hunt, so I fired my head coach and put a D- head coach in there just so we could slip down to 12th. All right, so first thing I'm doing, GM Superb Man, is firing all these bums. I didn't hire you. I don't know who you are. You might have done a good job, but I don't give a shit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. These guys have families, John. Well, go get another job. And same thing with these scouts. I don't care if they're A scouts. I'll get them again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You all have to go through the interview process, all right? I'm going to make sure that I am in control of everything that has to do with the Utah Yeti franchise. I am the general manager. Get the hell out of here. Especially all these guys C-minuses. Who is this guy, Davison? E-scout? Jesus, my man. Who did you know in the franchise in Arizona to get your freaking job? Davison. Look at this guy. Honest to God, who gave him 70 grand a year? For 3 years at 48 years of age? Dude, you're shit. You do nothing. AHL Pacific. He just sits out there on his goddamn boat watching AHL games, not doing a damn. Get the hell out of here. Confirm. Yeah, no. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone, boys. He's gone. Don't worry about a damn thing. All right. All right. So here we go. Now, we're going to get to the NHL Entry Draft. The Twitch Scouts, I'm going to be looking for you guys, but on depth picks when we have some fun with it, all right? Up front, what I'm going to do is we're going to look through the teams, and we're going to try to find some players that we could get. So let me just look at our team. If I'm building my team for next year, what do we need? What do we need, ladies and gentlemen? What do we need? Hang on a second. So the goaltender situation. Ingram at 85 overall is not bad, but if we could, sort the goaltender situation out, that wouldn't be... Like, the thing about it, goaltenders, like, I don't really like paying goaltenders, but having a good goalie right now might actually help the season simulation. Not necessarily the playoff sim, but we got to try to make the playoffs. So if we could upgrade a goalie, defenseman, Dursey, Moser, we're going to need 2 more defensemen for sure. Kesselring, Dermott, Valimaki, Soderstrom, these guys could all be good top 6 defensemen, but we're going to need, whether through free agency or by trading for one, we need defensemen. And then forwards, let's say you go Clayton Keller, Krause, and Schmaltz on the first line, the veterans, all right? Then you go Cooley, Genther, and Michelli on the second. Then you go Kerfoot, Bugstad, Doan. I mean, we need defensemen. We need defensemen before forwards, for sure. All right, so if there's a good forward out there, I'll go for him, but I need defensemen and maybe even a goalie. All right, got to build that decor. Yeah, Reno, you're right. So here it is. First day on the job, we are officially entering the NHL Entry Draft. We're on the clock, baby. The clock is moving. The clock is moving. The Minnesota Wild are ready to select. All right, so offer trade. Let us go. Let's do our due diligence and go through all the teams. We will take a look at the goalies match in the skaters match. For God's sakes, Anaheim's got nothing. Hang on. Boston. We will go through all the teams. I'm not going to sort by trade value. I'm going to sort by overall. My God, they got nothing. Goalies. They have Allmark and Swayman, and they want to get rid of Swayman? Olmark is signed for another year. Oh my God. Yes. Oh hell, I gotta be quick. Fuck the other teams. Okay, fuck. No. This is this universe. In this universe, the Boston Bruins played Olmark in the playoffs, and Boston got beat in the, what was it, first round, second round, something like that? Yep, the storyline is there. They clearly want to go with Olmark. They want to stay with Olmark. He's better overall, and he's actually signed one more year. They'd have to sign Swayman this year, which would probably be more than Olmark. All right. Defenseman. What do you guys got? You got McAvoy. You got Lindholm. You got Carlo. Shattenkirk is probably not going to resign. Grzelcyk is going to sign. He's probably left-handed. So McAvoy, Lindholm, Carlo, Grzelcyk is your top four. Forbert could walk. Lohrei looks like he's going to grow. And then you got Peak in here. Right-handed defensive defenseman. Okay, so they do have a blue line. And then their forward core, Pasternak, Marchand, Zacha. They have the same kind of forwards that we have. So if they're trading away, are they a buyer? They are a buyer, so they're trying to win. All right, so what do you want? What do you want on my team? Hang on a second. Skaters matching the block, all right? So if I sort by overall, forget trade value. I'm not trading you Keller. No. No. We're not giving up any of these guys. Kerfoot, no, they wouldn't do that. No. So that's not going to work. Okay, fuck. Oh, I want this. I want this so bad. Okay, defenseman. What do I got? I'm keeping you. Dermott's got no value. Valimaki's got a little bit of it, not a lot. You know what? Soderstrom's got some value. 79 overall, 23 years of age, 1 year left. He's still medium top four. He hasn't really worked out here. He could have some growth to him, and he's right-handed. 23. So let's say let's say I give you Soderstrom, and you upgrade Peak into Soderstrom. Because Peak was 79 with 2 years left at 2.7. He's not going to grow anymore, and he's right-handed. So Soderstrom is already 79. He's right-handed. He's got some potential to grow. And Boston's going with those young defensemen like a Lindholm. Get another super sweet in there. All right. So Soderstrom is the upgrade to Peak. Now Swayman, they're giving up their backup. They still need another goaltender. So, you know what? If I'm getting Swayman, I'll give you Ingram, who's an 85 overall. You'd still have the 1-2 punch, and he's cheap, and you'd have another trade asset. Now, they don't want Ingram, but they want Soderstrom. So we're working here. Let me think. God damn it, no! Okay. Jansevsky goes to the Minnesota Wild. I don't have time to look at that yet. No. I don't have time to look at that. I don't want someone to steal him. Boston. No. Read the chat, Boomer. Nope, not reading the chat. I'm in getting this freaking asset mode. Peak. All right, so Peak and Swayman. Let me think. All right, so they're downgrading Swayman into Ingram. All right, cheap backup goaltender. They could do what they want with it. They're upgrading Peak into Soderstrom. All right, so they're getting Peak and they're getting Soderstrom. Okay. Is there anyone else that they want on this team that I could part ways with? Low overall that I could part ways with. No, not Kerf. I'm not giving them salary. That's going to be a problem. Hayton, McBain, no. Dermott. What about you? Carcone. 2 years left at $1 million, 80 overall. I mean, I could replace this guy. And there's a depth piece for Boston that is cheap. Okay. There you go, Carcone. Oh, Boston would have more than 45 skaters. Oh, shit. Is there somebody that you'd be willing to give back that's cheap? I'll take this guy. Kuntar. There you go. All right, so Soderstrom and Carcone. That's some depth for them. And then, I would be willing to trade away my second rounders for this year, right? Yeah, I'd have to give up a second rounder. They don't want it. I'd give up a second, the 61st. Let me think. Swayman is the big piece here. They're getting a downgraded version of Swayman, but signed. Soderstrom is an upgrade for Peak, but not enough to cover Swayman. Carcone is just another piece. That's nothing. And then a second. You'd have to add a little bit more. Wouldn't you? You'd have to add a little bit more. Yeah, you'd have to add a little bit more. That's a third as well. All right, there it is. Red light, green light, Twitch Scouts, let me know. I'm looking at it again. Swayman is a downgrade for Ingram, but they're getting an upgrade for Soderstrom and Peak. They're saving some money there. They can give Soderstrom what they want. Carcone is a nice piece for them, and then a second and a third, which is what they need, right? Because they need draft picks. John, you're overdoing it? Man, the Twitch Scouts, look at this. Okay, so what's wrong? Am I giving up too much, or am I not giving up enough? All right, enough with the red light shit. Be more descriptive. They need draft picks as well. Way too many picks. Not giving enough? Oh, I'm definitely giving enough now. Too much, too little. All right, so Twitch is arguing with themselves. I'm just going to do it. The second and the third. Ah! Goskis goes to freaking auto. I got to do it all again? Motherfucker. Hang on. Pay attention. Swayman. Defenseman. You know what? I'm not going to add that other third guy in. I don't think. That's just adding to the, yeah, that's just a pain in the ass. Peak. There you go. I'm just going to do Swayman and Peak. Ingram and Soderstrom. Ingram and Soderstrom. All right. And give them Schmaltz. No, I'm not giving away guys who can help us out with the simulation for next year. I'm going to give them a second. I'm going to give them a second and a third. Yeah. All right, so they're getting an upgrade of Soderstrom, Ingram. Swayman is going to, they don't want to sign him. It's going to be an RFA. I'm going to try it. A second and a third. They still have their backup goaltender, and they upgrade a defenseman. As a buyer, they get what they need. They get some, yeah, I'm doing it. Will it go through? Trade accepted. There's not too much to deliberate about on this deal. I think Boston fans will think we came out ahead here. Woohoo! GM Superb Man makes his first trade, acquiring Jeremy Swayman from the Boston Bruins. All right, so let's see what that did for Boston. Poll, John. I don't have time for a poll. The clock is ticking. All right, so Boston gets themselves a second and third round pick. That'll help out with their depth, their goaltender situation. They can trade away Ingram if they want, but they still have the back 1-2, and they have them locked up. And then the defensive situation now. Let's see how Soderstrom looks on this team. They got McAvoy, they got Lindholm, they got Carlo, they got Grzelcyk, and now they got Soderstrom and I mean, what are you talking about? That's perfect. Soderstrom and Lohrei are both the same. 23 years of age, medium top 4. One's a lefty, one's a righty. I just completed their blue line for them. And they kept their starting goaltender. How did they not become a better team? Now, get out of here. Get out of here. They totally made their team better. And they saved some salaries so they can go out there in free agency. All right? So there you go. Oh, my God. The first trade. Let's see. Draft summary. Draft summary by round. No, that's the draft. Draft activity. Well, we'll have to wait to see what YouTube has to say about this. Remember, don't think of this universe as real life. We didn't acquire Jeremy Swayman from real life. We acquired Jeremy Swayman from this universe. And in this universe, Ullmark is the better goaltender, and they didn't want to sign him. So this is this universe. This is an alternate reality. We got Swayman, and we took on Peak's contract from Boston, freeing that contract up, freeing up the Swayman contract, giving him Soderstrom and Ingram and a second and a third. Yeah, I'm taking it. Perfect. Alrighty. Okay, so I'll take a look at these two guys as well, but hang on. Before I even look at any of the draft picks, we got to go through the rest of the league. So I got my goaltender now. Perfect. Starting, or a skaters matching the block. Clifton, 82. We're looking for guys who are like at least 84 or better. Holy shit. The Calgary Flames are looking to trade away everyone. Nazem Kadri, Mackenzie Weegar, Jonathan Huberdeau. Oh my God, another pick. Berkeley Catton goes to the San Jose Sharks. I will do a review on these. Let me just focus on the trades right now. Huberdeau and Weegar are already on the trade block. What the fuck? Oh, man, they're looking to give everything up, all right? So, Kadri, Weegar, Huberdeau. I'm not taking on any 8-year deals on 30-year-old players. Kadri is 33. No. Remember what I said. I want to be able to reflip assets if it doesn't work out. These guys are too old. If they begin to drop, you lose all that trade value that you now have to trade for. Blake Coleman is somewhat a kind of player that I'm looking for. Like, the 85 is good, the 4.9 is good, and the 4 years is great, but the 32 is not good. He could drop down to medium top 9 next year, and again, you lose all that value. Kuzmenko is basically a rental, a 1-year rental. Can't reflip him. I don't want that. Mangiapane, same thing, is a rental. These guys are all rentals, or they're all way too long-term, and we need a defenseman. I don't want anything there. So I'm sorting by overall. I don't like anything there. I'm not trading for rentals, boys. If we're giving up our picks, that's the same thing with Swayman. If Swayman doesn't work out, I can reflip him and get those seconds and thirds back, man. Boone Jenner. Boone Jenner is good. Trade value is really high, though. You know what I mean? And he could drop down to an 86. That's not going to work. Severson as well. What are with all these teams that are trading away their guys that they've just locked up for 8 years? Fuck. Bischel, no. Perron, no. Kopp. No, the contract's a little bit too much. I want 84 or higher. We need something that's really going to be significant. Drew Doughty, but 34, 10 million. No. Philippe Danault, a little bit too old, and the contract's a little bit too rich for me. Moore, that's not bad. But 5 years left, yeah, I don't know. That value's that could be interesting. Trevor Moore, because the value's not that high, and if he simulates well, that could really be nice. I could probably get him for like a 3rd-round pick or something. Minnesota Wild. All right, so the Minnesota Wild, they just drafted first overall, that Jensevsky guy. They got Zuccarello, so they're trading away all their older players. Hartman, Middleton. Who's their overall? Hang on. Zuccarello. You know what? Jonas Brodin. We need a defenseman. He would immediately be the best defenseman on our team. He's 30 with 5 years left, which matches Clayton Clutch Keller. You could use him for a year or two. If it doesn't work out, you could definitely flip him. Hartman's been extended. Oh, Hartman's been extended. I should look at that. Yeah, these guys have been extended. Okay. You know what? I kind of like Jonas Brodin there. Let me just go through some other teams. Let me see if anyone's better than a Jonas Brodin. Matheson, trade value's way too high. Way too high. Ryan O'Reilly, Nyquist, McDonough, age way too high. Age way too high. No overall, no overall, no overall. Philadelphia, Sanheim, 8 years left. Good Lord. Couturier, all these teams looking to give him away. Scott Lawton, that one was interesting. Lundin goes to the Montreal Canadiens, a defensive defenseman, medium elite. There you go, joining Slavkovsky, the youth movement in Montreal. Let me go back to Philadelphia here for a second. Philly, there you go. Draft picks. No, sorry, not draft picks. Skaters matching the block, right? Yeah. All right, so Sanheim, Couturier, Lawton. Lawton was the one. 3 years, 85. Yeah, that one's not bad because you could use him for 1 year and then trade him at the end. 3 years, I'd rather 4 or better, but 3 is serviceable. 2 is a rental. 3 is at least serviceable. Letang's fucking signed for 5 more years. Granlund, 4 more years, so 41. Granlund and Couture, no. Kraken, no. St. Louis Blues, no. Tampa Bay, no. Toronto, they don't want to give up anybody. Now, the storyline is there, but to hell with trading for something like that on a player that they don't want to give up. That would be, you'd have to give up everything. It ain't gonna work. Toronto's gonna go for it again, I guess. Holy Christ. Just like real life. Lecker-Mackey, no. Vegas, no. All right, so other than Brodin and who was it, Lawton on Philly, not much here. So I would like to target Jonas Brodin. Why not? Why not? I could flip him again later on. All right, so Jonas Brodin. So what would you guys want? Skaters matching the block. All right, so I'm not getting rid of Geeky. I'm not getting rid of Lamoureux. These guys are young prospects. I want to see how they grow. Hayton. Oof. You know, Barrett Hayton was drafted, what was it, 5th overall in 2018. I got rid of Soderstrom, who was a former first-rounder, who was 23. I don't think Hayton's got a spot on this team, and we can definitely sign somebody in free agency that would get better. He always gets good. Well, that's what I'm saying. If we're going to get Jonas Brodin, a little bit of value there, you could, like, they're in a youth movement. They just drafted 1st overall, so I'll give him Hayton. McBain, same thing, 24. I could replace him in free agency. He was actually drafted by Minnesota. Did he ever play there? He was drafted by Minnesota but didn't play there. All right, so they obviously liked him at one point. There you go. I'll give him back to you. Minnesota would have more than 50 skill. Okay. What do we do here? I'll take back Goligoski. Nice and cheap. 1 year left. I don't think he's been extended, right? Hang on, let me just make sure. Goligoski. Yeah, I should always check that. Has not been extended. And then just draft picks, right? So what would they want with the draft picks? Now, I don't want to give up the first. I do not want to give up the first rounder. I'd have to give up 2 seconds. You'd have to. Hayton and McBain you'd have to give up 2 seconds, so they're going to draft heavy. I don't even know if that would do it. Brodin, they want to give him up 2 seconds, 44th and 49th, with a former first rounder. When McBain get drafted? 3rd rounder. All right. Yeah, that's the... No, I got to do it again. Lindstrom goes to the Anaheim Ducks. Oh, my God. Goligoski is retiring in real life. Oh, I'm just going to scratch him as soon as I get the trade done. Don't worry. He's only got 1 year left. He just decided to not retire just yet. So hang on a second. Hang on. Well, for God's sakes. Brodin and Goligoski. All the way down here. Bang. All right. Going back the other way. Hayton and McBain. There you go. I still have Carcone. I could give you Carcone. I might as well just hold on to Carcone. Hayton, McBain, and then the 2 seconds, right? All right, so 2 seconds. A 44th and a 49th. Those are, those are like midway through the second. That's pretty good. And do they have any more draft picks for this year? I know they just drafted first. Yeah, they would get, that would be pretty good for them. If they just brought in Jancevski at first and they're in salary cap hell right now, the Minnesota Wild could use some, they could use some draft picks to just stock up. Okay. Not 2 seconds, a third and a second instead of a second. I don't even think the 2 seconds will go through. That Brodin trade value is kind of high. All right, I'll listen to the Twitch scouts. They're saying, see, that's crazy how you guys think that this. I would have thought the other one was me being very fair for Swayman. And they're saying now a second and a third is enough for Brodin. That feels like I'm fleecing him, but I'm going to try. Will it go through? Trade rejected. No. Remember, this is an alternate universe, ladies and gentlemen. It's not what you think the trade value is on real life. It's in this alternate reality, all right? So 2 seconds for Jonas Brodin. Whoa! I'd be willing to go. Yeah, I'd be willing to do this. I'd be willing to do this. Yeah, I'd be willing to do this. You guys got to remember, Jonas Brodin, I can reflip 2 years from now and get 2 seconds and a third back. And these are just, we're just flipping them to flip them. This is what I mean. If we use them to draft, we're just guessing. I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. Trade accepted. Oh my God. The fans are not going to be happy with me. We believe this transaction will contribute to our success here in Minnesota, so we are accepting your trade offer. Holy shit. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. GM Superbman has traded away 3 seconds and 2/3 in his first NHL entry draft. Wheeling and dealing, baby. But he brings in Jeremy Swayman, a goaltender, 87 overall, who I can extend to whatever freaking contract I want, and the 87 overall Jonas Brodin with 5 years left that matches up with our contract window, right? So now Brodin and Keller don't work in the next 2 years. Flip them both for first rounders, second rounders. Beautiful. All right, I like it. All right. I like it. I like it, boys. I like it. And I don't think we can go after Lawton because we don't have any value left to trade. Okay. So let's do this the right way now, okay? So I'm going to sim this pick for Chicago. It is, what's his first name? Tij? Jerome Iginla's son, Tij Iginla. Oh my God, Connor Bedard and Iginla down the middle for Chicago. Woo! The super team begins. That is nice. All right, so Jancevski. Let us see what the Minnesota Wild look like now with Jancevski in the lineup. All right, so Minnesota. If we just look at their highest players, they got Kaprizov, who's 27. There he is. Jancevski, high elite, 18 years of age. Boldy is 23 at 87. Faber and Jancevski of the future. Marco Rossi. Yeah, they got some nice young pieces now, so they just got to keep on drafting. That's real good. That's real good. Who drafted number 2? It was the Ottawa Senators, correct? They took that defenseman. So here in Ottawa, they got Timmy Stützle, they got Brady Tkachuk, they got Chikarin, they got Sogkas, or Sogkas, I don't know how to pronounce his name. They got Sanderson, they got Chabot. Jesus! Just so many young defensemen. Chikarin, Sogkas, Sanderson. Good God, are they going to move on from Chabot and Chikarin and just go with Stützle, Tkachuk, and these two My God. Who else was it? Who drafted number 3? It was San Jose with Berkeley Catton. Let's see. Yeah, they just started. So there you go, San Jose. It's going to be a while still for you. They just started. Oh, that's brutal. Anaheim, they got Lindstrom. Medium elite, 75 overall, 18 years of age. He joins sides alongside of, joins, what word am I looking for? Oh, you know what? He joins the team alongside of Leo Carlson. Good Lord, I was thinking of something else right there. And Mintyukov, all right? So they're beginning to grow. Zegras and McTavish as well. And then Chicago Blackhawks. There you go. Connor Bedard, Korchinski, and Iginla. They're beginning also, all right? So if you guys want to create some storylines based on those young players, go ahead. We have the 12th overall pick, so let's sim to it. The Calgary Flames take Dickinson, medium elites. Very good. Oh, man, if there's medium elites still. Armsden, Jesus. Right wing, sniper, medium elites. All right, so there's some good players. Man, we might get a medium elite player at 12th overall. I don't know if they're still getting picked. Detroit gets, oh, crap. All right, we dropped down. Because Iginla had the high top 6. Now we drop down into the regulars. All right, see, this is what I mean. This freaking first and second year draft. Garbage. Jared, see what I mean? They're not even NHL ready, man. Buffalo Sabres next up with Kevin Harju. All right, so we have the 12th overall pick. Let's call a timeout here. Let's take a deep breath. All right, let's take a deep breath. There you go. Very nice. Columbus got both brothers, Jiricek. Oh yeah, they got the other defenseman, Jiricek, as well. That's a good point out. There you go, fan art. All right, so let's see what we could take. Who we could take. Yeah, see, we're guessing. Tanner Howe, Marcus Naslund, but 2 years away. So that is the exact same as the three guys ahead of us. Emil Hemming, Joe Thornton, 2 years. That's the exact same as the two guys or three guys ahead of us. Liam Greentree, don't even know. NHL ready, but it's only one bar, so we're trying to find the guys 2 years out, right? They're all the same. They're all the exact same. 2 years out, Henry Muse. They're all the same. 2 years out, yeah. All right, so all of these guys, I don't care about the player type that they're, unless it's Wayne Gretzky that it shows. I know that these players are going to be medium top 6 defensemen or a medium top 9. Like the best you'll get is medium top 4, medium top 6, but 70 overall. So here's the question that I have to you guys. Let's say we use our first rounder right now. Whoever it is, it's more than likely going to be something that looks like this. A defenseman, low 70s with medium top 4, or a forward, low 70s, medium top 6. Should we use our first rounder on a player like that, or should we try to do something with our first rounder? Let's say I select it and I go find a trade. Blake Coleman for 2/3, no. Jonathan Huber, I mean, it would be value. It would definitely help us out, but the salary cap, I'm not looking to take on $10 million. A second rounder for this year and a second rounder for that year. And for next year, no. Severson for 8 years, no. Philippe Danault in a third, no. Middleton a third and a fourth, no. Hartman a third, no. Zuccarello, no. Nyquist, no. McDonough, no. Sanheim, no. No. You see what I mean? Like, you're not getting much here. So there's one thing that I like GM Superman and his wacky shit. Would you guys be interested in taking a shot for a first overall pick? It's a long shot, but we could always try it out. And the way you do it, offer trade. You bring up your first, right? You find a team that's a buyer, like the Boston Bruins. You trade them the pick this year, and you go for their first rounder next year. You're basically delaying the pick. Instead of using it this year, you're giving it to a buying team, and you're hoping that that buying team misses the playoffs next season. Now, I don't think it has to be Boston. We can take a look at the other teams. Carolina, they're probably going to make the playoffs. Colorado's probably going to make the playoffs. Dallas probably going to make the playoffs. Edmonton, you know, they just screwed the pooch and got kicked out in the first round. What about the Toronto Maple Leafs? You know, they think that they can make it back to the playoffs next year. Buyer. I mean, this is, I just, a shot at the lottery or a medium top 4 or medium top 6 player. That's basically what I'm deciding between. Now, let me see if there's another team that's just, Vegas could miss the playoffs. Vegas could totally miss the playoffs. Tampa. Let's see, any other buyers in here? Rangers, Islanders could miss the playoffs. Florida's not going to miss the playoffs. You know what? Islanders, with that tough... GM Superman is thinking hard right here. This is me thinking outside the box. If we don't get it, so be it. We can still reflip it. And, oh, I just thought of something else. If we're trying to make the playoffs next year, by delaying this pick, we now have another asset at next year's trade deadline, if it's not a lottery pick, to move and acquire a player then. Because right now, I just talked myself into it. Okay, I just talked myself into it. All right, so if we're giving you this, I want a little bit more, all right? We want to have some fun with the Twitch Scouts today, so you're going to give me a 4th for this season, and you're going to give me a 3rd for next year. How about that, all right? You're going to give me a 1st for next year, unprotected. You're going to make the playoffs, all right? You're a good team. You're going to spend some money in free agency. Perfect. I'm going to give you my 12th overall pick this year so you can get a player. You can get a top-tier player. Well, I can, fool them and think that there's top-tier players there, right? You're going to give me your 1st for next year, your 3rd for next year, and we'll get another 4th for this year so we can have some fun drafting. Yeah, I'm not even looking at the Twitch chat. Boys, this is a GM Superbman executive decision. Bang. Fuck me. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, my God. Oh, geez. The fans might not like this. The storylines are going to be wild. Look at this. I got the Twitch scouts are going insane on me right now. Even the YouTube scouts saying not realistic, red line, ass. Oh, God. All right, well, we'll see who the New York Islanders select with that draft pick, but we have now set ourselves up for year 2 with the Utah Yetis, a chance at the draft lottery with 2 of them. We have delayed our picks for this year just because I don't feel like there was anything good. Now, let's see if we fucked up. Oh, man, the Islanders are looking to trade that pick now. Maybe they reflip it for a player. I don't know. All right, here we go. Sim pick. Let's see who the Islanders take. Oh, God, please don't be medium elite or low elite, please. Okay, there it is. That's what I knew it. So, would you have rather me have taken that player? Medium top 6, 71 overall. There you go. I skipped on a guy like that. Might have taken that player. Yes, they're saying that you should have taken that player. We need prospects. I can get that prospect in the 2nd or 3rd round, though. Nah, man. Nah, that's nothing spectacular to me. I don't like that. Like, that's nothing to me. That's not a 1st-round quality. That's a 3rd or 4th-round quality pick by year 3 and 4. Fuck it. Nope, I don't care. Sorry for swearing. Next pick, San Jose. Hemming. Nah, don't care. I missed him. Don't care. San Jose, St. Louis. Green Tree. Don't care. I could have easily. Don't care. Massey. Don't care. The only one I worried about is NHL ready talent, so somebody who's 75 or better, or somebody who's got low elite or better. Anything like this, to hell with it. Nope, don't care. Richie, don't care. This is why you pay GM Superbman the big bucks. He comes with prior knowledge from previous NHL games. I know the years 1 and 2 draft are weak. Misa, they're all the same. They are all the same. EA Sports really put some time and effort into their goddamn generated prospects, don't they? 70 overall, medium top 6. 70 overall, medium top 6. 70 overall, medium top 6. No difference whatsoever. Top 6. Look at this shit. Top 6. Top 4, Galvis. So when's our next pick? Okay, hang on. I might as well just go through it quickly. When's our next pick? Is it in the 3rd round? Our next pick is 82nd overall. All right, so we might as well sim to that. Let's see if we've missed anything in the meantime. Oh, what did I do? I'm clicking on things. I don't even know. Oh, for God's sakes. It's so slow. Sim options. All right, sim the entire draft. Oh, no! Oh, my God, I almost simmed the entire draft. Jesus. What is going through my head, man? Sim to pick. Jeez. I'm off my game right now. I really am. Looking over it. I don't even know. Oh my God. That was close. All right. So here we go. Let's take a look at all these. So was there anyone that we missed that was like medium elites or NHL ready? In the end of the 1st round, nothing. 2nd round, what do we got? Medium top 6, top 4. Nope. Look at this shit. I'm so glad. Oh, it was a goaltender. Okay, it was a goaltender. Whoo, man. Almost missed out on that one. Kylo going to San Jose. So they got Berkeley Cat, and then they got Pekka Kalio. Medium elite goaltender. All right, we'll find goaltenders later. Don't worry. I got Swayman, boys. He's 25. Relax. I can afford to miss out on the goaltenders. Hood, medium starter. So be it. And now you get to the medium top 9s in the 2nd round. Yeah, no thank you. Not wasting 2nd round draft picks on medium top 9s. What the fuck? I mean, damn it. And then the 3rd round. Let's see. Where are we? Bullard. No, top 9, top 6, top 9, top 9, top 6. Garbage. Starter, not bad. Garbage. All right, here we go. Let's take another timeout. Let's see what we got. All right, so what picks do we have? Just so I can get it in my head and we can start remembering. Because we're going to start to target the elite players that haven't been fully uncovered, but we're just going to guess. So I got 82, I got 97, 108, 120, 140, 190, 172, 204. You guys remember that, will you? Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because I sure as shit ain't. Make pick. All right. So I can do this 2 ways. We can sort by the scout and then just try to find somebody that is NHL ready, but they're not going to be. I promise you they are all going to be the exact same. All right, medium top 9 or medium top 6 defenseman. So the only way we're going to get something here is if we sort by potential and we just take some guesses here, all right? Now, there's a few things. Never guess on a real player. This Ryerson Leanders, he's an actual player. I guarantee you he is not medium elite. But like this guy, Ustinkov, oh my god, that last name. Danil Ustinkov, he is a computer-generated player. 17 years of age. He played with the ZSC Lions. He could be something. I don't know. This guy Kirsch, he could be something. Brallard, he's a bust, so maybe something. I don't know. Vinny, a goaltender. Oh, Leanders is a goalie. Kirsch is a goalie. I don't want a goalie. Gonchar, 18. He's a computer-generated player. Owen Allard. No. You don't draft this guy. 20 years of age, and he's a real player. He's nothing. Trust me. Vesterainen could be something. Morelli could be something. I mean, we're taking guesses. Goaltender, what about the low elite? Look at all these goalies. They're only goalies. And then, oh my god, there's only one low elite. Oh, we're so guessing. We are so guessing. Medium top. We're not getting anything. We're not getting anything. All right. So these guys going, I got my 82nd. The next one is, okay. So the players that I want to draft, I want to take Ustenkov. I want to take Brallard, I guess, even though he's a bust, maybe. I want to take Gonchar. Vesterainen. Vesterainen's going 88. Morelli's going 106. Fanenko, and then you get up into the really deep ones. Nabokov is the one low elite at 189. Okay, so we got to choose somebody here at 82. It's going to either be Ustenkov or Vesterainen. Twitch Scouts, who do you want? Vesterainen or Ustenkov? I mean, that Ustenkov name is just too good to pass up. Let's see. Utah Stink, the Stinkster. All right, it's clear. It's clear. This is where the Twitch chat gets to help me out with the depth draft picks, all right? Danil Ustenkov from, what is that, Switzerland? From Switzerland. What is he? Hey, 65 overall, medium, top 6. Yeah, we got it. I told you, this is all this is going to be. Welcome to Utah Ustenkov, the very first draft pick of the Utah Yetis. He's stanky. All right, so let's sim to our next pick, number 97. Let's see if we missed anyone. I highly doubt it. But we'll just look. Top 6, top 9, top 6 low. There you go. There's someone. Top 6 low. Medium starter. 7th defenseman. Oh, we're already getting into the 7th and the bottom 6s now. Forget about it. Make pick. Forget about it. All right. 97. Hang on a second. Let me just see this again. So I got 97. I think I had 108 was in there. Hang on. 97. 108, 120, 140. So 97, 108, 120, 140. I'll remember that. So let's just try to figure out which ones we're going to take so we can get them all. Make pick. Yeah. All right. So medium elite again. I can get this guy Brallard right now. Vinny a goaltender. Now Vinny's a real player. Gonchar I can get the next pick. Allard, Morelli, and Fanenko, he's real. Petinen, he's a goalie. Roussel, I can get Vishnevsky with like our 6th pick or something like that, our 6th rounder. All right, what do you guys want? Vinny is good though. Vinny, you goof. All right, so the Twitch fan, because I got greedy and I made some choices. Vinny is a top 5 goalie in real life. Oh, for Christ's sake, you guys want real goal? All right, here we go. Emil Vinny, drafted by the Utah Yeti. Fringe starter, 66 overall. All right, there you go, boys. Twitch Scouts have given me a medium top 6 and a fringe starter. You guys aren't really coming through in a big way this time. What the hell's going on? Sim to pick 108. Do we miss anything? Berger, Morelli. So I was looking at Morelli. He's a medium top 6, 60 overall. He was nothing as well. He was not. They're all nothing, man. We're not going to get anything here year number 1. Might as well just draft enforcers. You know what I mean? Make pick 108. Yeah, whatever. So Gonchar, Allard, I don't want the goalie. Fanenko, he's a real player. So it's just Vishnevsky, who goes 288. We can get him later. Nabokov, who goes 189. Gonchar, you guys all right with Gonchar? Gonchar, hang on, let me just do due diligence. Poll ended. Gonchar. All right. Any gems left? Oh, that's a good. I forgot to look gems. Yeah. There is a bum. Oh, where was that Brallard guy go? Did he get drafted? Hang on a second. 2 minutes left. Where did Brallard go? Brallard. Yeah, see, he was a bust. Medium bottom 6. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't take him. Brallard was a bust. Okay, cool. Make pick. All right, here we go. So, Gonchar, right? Green light. Green light for Gonchar. Let me see. So I'll take Gonchar here, and then I guess I'm taking Nabokov next, and then I'm taking Vishnevsky. Jesus. What country is that? Estonia? That country's Belarus? And this country's Russia. We're going to the KHL for this. 6'4", 206, my God. All right, so YouTube, they're giving me the green light. Here we go. Igor Gonchar from the KHL. Welcome to the Utah Yetis. Medium Elites! Medium Elite! The Twin Scout did it! Oh my God! The Utah Yetis! Fuck the first round pick! I'll get him in the fourth! I'll get him in the fourth! There it is! Igor Gonchar! GM Superb, man, is an absolute genius. Alright, I trade away the value picks where there was no value, and we still get a medium elite player with our fourth rounder. I am managing the assets perfectly, and now we have a draft lottery pick next year while still acquiring a medium elite player this year. Get out of my way. I hate all you doubters telling me, no, John, you're an idiot. Well, I do this for a living. Get the fuck out of my way. I'm sorry for swearing. Oh, sorry for swearing again. Oh. All right. There might be more now. I just lied to myself. There is medium elite here. Okay. Sim to pick 120. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Top 9, bottom 6, top 9, top 7. All right, we have to try again. Okay, so this is the way we draft in the future. We just take guesses. No, I'm not taking a guess on you. Maybe. I don't want a goalie. No, I don't want to take a guess on a goalie. Not in year number 1. All the goalies who are medium elite go in the second and third round. I want Nabokov or Vishnevsky. Oh wait, 189. I might be able to get him later. Hang on. Do I have 2 more after this? I can get about 140, 189, and then 190 is the 200 guy. Okay, so I can take the goalie, and then we can try to enforcers, right? Am I seeing that right? So if I take the goalie right now, and then I can take Nabokov with 1, yeah, and then boom. Okay, so here we go. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try the goaltender. Saarinen, 6'5", 17 years of age. I highly doubt it. Fringe starter, yeah. We got lucky, man. I can't believe we got lucky there. That's craziness. Anything else? 7th defenseman, bottom 6. Starter, medium starter, Havlid. Could have got our hands on him. That would have been a good depth draft pick. Let's go. Gonchar, Saarinen. Anybody else? Medium starter, Kachuk. Okay. So there was some goaltenders. All right. So yeah, now we know who we're taking. We are taking Nabokov first and then Vishnevsky. All right. It's a whole KHL affiliate that's coming here to Utah. Nabokov. What's his first name? Boris. So Igor and Boris. Boris Nabokov from Russia. Welcome to the Utah Yetis, my man. What the hell? Was it round 4? Shit, hang on. Was that the last pick of round 4? Hang on. Fenenko. What was it was the first pick of round 5. What? Where is he? What the hell? There he is. Low Elites! Oh my God. The KHL came through for us in a huge way. Huge fucking way. So I got a medium elite in the 4th round and a low elite in the 5th round. Jesus, the gems are crazy. The gems are insane this year. Sim to pick 172. Maybe that Vishnevsky guy for the hat trick? Okay, hang on a second for the hat trick. For the hat trick, baby. For the hat trick. Hang on. I can do this. Oh, Vishnevsky. Gotta do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Whatever. Oh, Maxwell is, you know what? No, I have to. The hat trick of KHL prospects. Vishnevsky! Oh, bottom 6. You know what, though? He's a grinder. A grinder in the bottom 6 isn't horrible. That's not that bad. It's not like it's a sniper bottom 6. It's horrible, but I've seen bottom 6 grinders get to 80 overall. Vyacheslav Vishnevsky. All right, so Sim to pick 190 now. Is Maxwell still there? Take Maxwell next. Yeah. Is he still there, though? Maxwell. Dustin Maxwell. Bang. All right, low top 6. I'll take it. It's some value there. 51 overall. You never know. Definitely got some good draft picks here in the depth part of this draft, huh? You want to trade? What the hell? They were thinking about trading for the 7th, and then they didn't want it. Okay, sounds good. Last but not least, is there anything we can take a shot at? Pettinen. I can take another shot at this Pettinen goalie. 18 years of age, 220. I mean, he is a generated player. What do you guys think? Pettinen? Uens? Biggest guy? Uens. No. That's a real player. Anderson. Biggest guy? All right, so the fans, the Twitch scouts want the biggest guy. All right, sounds good. Height. 6'9". Goaltender? A 6'9" goaltender who is supposed to go 1,413. Fuck it, I'll draft him just for his size. AHL starter. That is our AHL goaltender of the future. There it is, boys. He's our guy. 6'8". Make his dream. Welcome to the Utah Yeti. I just drafted a guy who's supposed to go in the 1,400 range. All right, Sim, entire draft. I gotta say, that was a very successful draft day for what we're trying to achieve with being a competitive team in year number 1. We acquire an 87 overall goaltender. We acquire an 87 overall defender. Both two guys we can reflip in the future if things don't go our way. So it's not like it's rentals. We maintain the asset, and we get Gonchar, a medium elite sniper in the 3rd round, and Nabokov, a low elite, what was he? A playmaker, two-way forward in the 4th round. So we still brought in a medium elite and a low elite. That's a good draft, man. That's a freaking great draft. That really is. All right, so Colorado trades their first to Ottawa for a 1st and a 4th, okay? And we also have a chance at a draft lottery from the New York Islanders next season. And if they are a good team, we have a trade asset that we can improve upon our team, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. So because we had such a interesting draft day, save the fucking game right now. Create new file. We are going to close out the video right here. I would like to see what the YouTube comments and what the fan art has to say, and we have a big free agency ahead of us, and I don't want to sign any players yet because we have to come up with what our plan is, right? So hang on a second here. I will show you guys the contract situation just so we have the storylines in place. But I'm thinking about the offseason. I got to sign coaches. I got to sign scouts. It's a lot of micromanaging that I need to do. All right, so let's go through this. Swayman. Oh, he doesn't want to sign an extension. That's all right. I'll pull off my 9 or 10-year plan with Swayman. Sign with the 1-year deals until he loves it here. All right, it's fine. I'll do it. Swayman, what do you want, my man? What do you want? 1 year, $6 million? Jesus. All right. So I would give Swayman a 1 year, $6 million, and then we'll see December 1st if we can extend him for 8 years. Perfect. All right. But he's still an RFA. Oh, if I sign him to a 1-year deal, and he'll still be an RFA. I have Swayman for 2 RFA seasons. He's mine. All right. He's going nowhere. So let me know what you guys think about that signing. Defensively, we have Brodin now signed for another 4 years. Dursey. What kind of contract do we offer in him? So we could go 8 years with the Dursey, or we could match all of our contracts to 4 years, because that's essentially our window right now. Clayton Keller and Brodin, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we sign everyone to a 4-year deal, we can essentially save some money and make this our Stanley Cup window. Dursey, if I sign him to a 4-year deal, I can save $500,000, and that does add up over time, right? I might even be able to get him down at 4 years at 5.2. If we want to win the Stanley Cup, we do want to try to save as much money as we can on these contracts. Moser, same thing, 4 years, 4.8. If I go up to 8 years, it's 6. So I could go 4 years at maybe 4.750. There you go, right? Dermott, I could let walk. Goligoski, I could let walk. Kesselring and Valimaki, I could sign for 1-year deals. We took on Peak's contract, all right? That was the upgrade. That freed up some cap space for the Boston Bruins. And then the forward core, Clayton Keller, Lawson Krause, Schmaltz, Cooley, Genther. We can offer a contract extension in the offseason. We'll take a look at what that looks like. Kerfoot, none of these guys need to get signed. Yeah, none of these guys really need to get signed. Okay. Yeah, but I want to know what you guys think about Swayman. I want to know what you guys think about Dursey and Moser, because that really is what we're looking at going forward, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for showing up, Twitch and YouTube. Remember, if you made it this far in the video, subscribe and turn on all notifications. You don't want to miss anything going forward. A great draft, and what hopefully follows to be a great offseason, and it's going to begin a great year number 1. Can't wait to get it started. I'll see you guys in the next one. Woo! Alrighty. Good first episode. Any problems? YouTube, Twitch, any issues? I was really not even paying attention to the chat there. I could see it moving, but man. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. You're the problem. Swayman trade was ass. What did you guys not like about the Swayman trade? Too much swearing. Qualify. Johnny got to go drink now. No, definitely not drinking. Maybe some playoff H2O. Johnny, I hate how right you were about that horse shit. It was too unrealistic. You paid too little. Listen, guys. Listen. I mean, that's always going to be the thing. I wish you guys would understand. Actually, no, that's going to sound condescending. I wish you guys would imagine that this is this separate universe. I understand Swayman in real life is like a 90-plus overall goaltender, and they wouldn't get rid of him. In this universe, the Boston Bruins lost in the first or second round. Ullmark was probably their starting goalie all year, probably played 50 or 60 games, and then started all the games in the playoffs. Swayman is just not needed, and he's now going to get a contract that's way too much. And another team didn't trade for him, so I want him. And I gave them what they needed. I took salary away from Peak, gave them a right-handed defender that's younger, that can grow to replace him, that they can sign to whatever contract they want. They still have a backup goaltender in Ingram, who signed for another 2 years at a very good contract. And they got 2 draft picks to continue to add to their roster. The story doesn't make sense if it's just blatantly awful AI. And then the Brodin trade, I thought I wasn't offering enough, and you guys were saying it's not enough. Like that. So let's just all agree that we're going to have different opinions on the trades and their values and what they're good or not. I will try to do my best, but I don't think it's that crazy of a trade based on the fact. If I took Swayman from them and they had no goalie, then it would be ludicrous. But I don't know. They got 2 starting goaltenders, man. So if you guys didn't like it, I apologize. What was our peak viewers here? How many did we have on Twitch? How many did we have on YouTube? Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Let's do 670. Oh, my God. That's nice. All right, let's do a little bit of a raid as we close this sucker down. All right, so raid channel. What the hell? Raid channel. There you go. I don't know why that popped up. Let's do NHL. And let's try to find somebody with a webcam, because I know last time, I think I just did gameplay. The guy wasn't even talking, right? It's a little weird. NHL. Come on, what the hell? Category, NHL 24. There you go. Look at the chat, John. Watch tonight. The Rangers versus the Canes. I don't know. You'll have, I don't know. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. Is Johnny capable of dual streaming now that he's not drinking? Oh my God. Maybe. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this guy right here. Does not. He doesn't accept incoming raids. All right, sounds good. My man, just. That's hilarious. All right, you're getting it now. You're getting it. You're getting it. Too funny, man. All right, boys, so thanks for showing up. I will edit this, and I'll try to get it up for tonight, and then we'll see what happens for the Carolina Ranger game, all right? Maybe I'll pop in. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. So see you later, boys. Thanks for showing up. Take it easy, and I will see you all next time.